Hello, hello, sir. Are you hearing me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, good day. How is going?
I'm very fine, sir.
Nice, nice. You can
Sorry,
share this.
I was having some network issues. That's why there was a little bit delay.
Okay.
So I'm trying to open my Anaconda now. But why the Anaconda is loading? Maybe there are
Okay.
some.
Uh,
Are you
can you share your screen?
sorry?
Share your screen.
Okay. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So
So you had problem with Google Calendar?
actually, that was my first time, but I have watched some videos and I have some knowledge
Okay.
on how to go about it now.
Okay. Now you are able to see the calendar invite.
Yeah.
Okay. But what is the time at morning 11 a.m. for IST?
Yeah, 11. So that is 11:30. That is 11 GMT. So
Oh,
I will be
it is
joining.
night.
No, that is AM.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you be able to join that meeting?
Yeah.
11 a.m. IST. Okay. So start joining from tomorrow.
Okay, I'll show you that. So I'm waiting for my Anaconda to open.
Mhm.
So I will show you how I've gone far on my case study. So what actually I did was I made use of ChatGPT. Are you getting me?
Hmm.
Yeah, I made
Okay.
use of ChatGPT in trying to generate an HRO system dataset. So
Hmm.
ChatGPT was able to download a dataset that include people with different job applications based on different professions with their professional ID, their starting salary, payment amounts, and many columns which I will show you once it's opened. So I was able to get that data set and with the use of Python because for now I'm not good at SQL and Power BI. So I normally make use of Python in doing all my analysis down to machine learning building. So I try to use Python pandas to work on the data to analyze it. So
Hmm.
that is how far I've gone for now. Once the Anaconda opens, you will see everything yourself. Mm,
It is slow, is it?
yeah. That's some kind of challenge I normally experience at times. But it is so open. So while we are waiting for that, I have some questions on the case study.
Yeah. So you can open the case study. You
Yeah,
can go through it.
yeah, that is what I'm trying to open now.
Also, can you open your Google Calendar and show me everything is fine or not?
Okay. Because most of the questions on the case study, like the one I
Mhm.
checked, the cloud services, this is my first time of doing it or going into cloud services. So I was trying to watch some videos about cloud services and it was leading me into cloud computing. So I was trying to check how I can do that. Though for now I've only done the analysis, but I'm still trying to learn how to do that and connect it to my GitHub and from there take it to the cloud.
Mhm.
So why this delay? So do I need to do any machine learning model after doing my analysis?
Yeah, we'll see based on the requirement.
Okay.
We'll see. Open the Google Calendar tab.
Okay.
Last one. No, last tab you have. No? I have already opened it. The system is very, very slow. Close all the apps which you don't need.
Okay. So I'm in the Google Calendar now.
No, you close this.
Yeah, I'll
Close
try to
this
do that.
window. Cancel.
Okay.
Hmm.
So here is it.
Yeah, so you have it no? In your calendar. Go up, scroll up. Yeah, so this one you have this remote workspace. So,
Okay.
but you have to join this at 11 a.m. IST. So 11 a.m. IST means just see what is the time for it.
11 a.m. IST.
Hmm.
Okay. I think that
Check
is the time here, 4:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
4:30.
Yes.
Is it okay? That is no. This meeting is set from 9 a.m. This is a workspace invite where everybody can come to this and join, but you have to consider 2 hours later. So it is 4:30 for you. So 6:30 will be the time where our team members will get together. 6:30
Okay.
for you.
Yeah.
So is it possible to join at 6:30?
Yeah.
Just try for a few days and see how it works. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And if it is early means it is good for you also, good for health. You get up early and you can finish off the meeting discussions so that afterwards you can do the other work.
Okay. Let me launch the
So
Jupyter
yeah,
notebook.
yeah.
This will take some few minutes. So by every 6:30 a.m. I will
Yeah,
join
6:30
the
a.m. you're joining the meeting.
Yeah.
You can introduce yourself first, and then you can get involved.
Okay.
Most of the time, I will not be there. I just join on need basis. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you can introduce yourself and get all details from others and can update your status.
Okay. So once this open, then we start.
Yeah, while it is opening, open the case study. Let's first discuss on that.
Okay.
Again, case study you should open directly from Google Drive. So open Google Drive.
Okay.
Drive.google.com, you can type. You are using mobile network or broadband? Not good. So go to shared with me.
Are you saying this?
No, not this. Go to shared with me folder.
Okay. I'm there.
How come
I can't see anything here.
No, page is loading. Hold on, it should come.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is
Yeah, this is the file.
Okay.
Right. And also you have the folder, right, where you have your daily status you are updating, task file.
Yeah. Just I have not been using it for some time.
Go back to Drive again. Google Drive.
Sorry?
So that is very important. Go to Google Drive again.
Okay. Okay. I'm there.
You have this folder, right?
Yeah.
Did you rename it as ZZ? Okay, that folder, ZZ. Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, previously you were doing that time you had this folder, and afterwards you stopped for some time. That time I renamed it as ZZ, so that it goes in the back.
Okay.
I will rename it back. So in this folder, go inside this folder.
Okay. Should I go back to the case study?
No. Open this folder.
This ZZ file schema?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Inside that folder, you have that task file.
Okay.
So whatever activities you do, you need to update this file.
Okay.
And in this folder only, you need to upload all your documents, your recordings, everything.
Okay.
So basically, it is very easy. You should come to this folder and just upload.
Okay.
And after uploading, you should inform me. So you have this task underscore your name, right? You need to duplicate this and then write your name, task underscore your name, and then start updating all the activities what you do. Open this file. So this is a sample file kept there. Duplicate it and you can fill up all your details. You are using mobile network or broadband connection?
I'm connecting through my phone.
Okay. Do you have any internet is very slow.
Okay. So here it is.
Yeah. So you can duplicate, remove all these records, refer the original file, and then you can start filling up this every day.
Okay.
Because our backend team will audit this file to check your progress, what all things you are doing.
Okay. I think the Jupyter notebook is about to open now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's go to the case study. I'll come back to Jupyter and all other things which you have done, but we'll go step by step.
Yeah.
First, I want to review the case study, your understanding of that, and then I will see the work which you have done.
Okay.
For WhatsApp number, you should add your country code, because for other numbers, country code is common. All most of them are from India, but for your WhatsApp number, put the country code.
Okay. Okay, we do that immediately after the video.
Yeah, you can do it later, no problem. But now we'll discuss on the case. I think since net is slow, maybe you can close all other windows, calendars.
Here is the case study.
All other windows you close.
Okay. So this is the case study. So my understanding, first of all, I followed the tasks that was given by the objectives.
Okay, so let's go through this, right? I want to walk it. I want to go through this. Okay, go up. So it says, hold on. I'll.
Sorry.
This okay. I will read out and we'll discuss.
Okay.
I will read out and we'll discuss on this, right? This is
Yep.
next gen business insight dashboard for Gorai Technology Solutions, right?
Yeah.
And it says, what is the scenario? Gorai Technology Solution is forward thinking.
Sorry.
Can you close this window? This top right. Dismiss this. No. Here one pop-up window is there, so I can't see the text.
Okay.
Dismiss and direct. Okay. So take company dedicated to innovation and efficiency to maintain its competitive edge. GTS board to
I'm not ready.
sessions in
Hello, sir.
hires, payments, and training enrollments. Okay, so this is the point which you have to focus now. Okay,
Yeah.
so what it requires is the interactive dashboard for what? The business operations, including job applications. So
Yeah.
you need data related to job applications. You need
Yeah.
data related to hires, payments, and trainings.
Yes, sir.
Right. So this dashboard will empower decision makers with real-time insights, enabling data-driven strategies for growth and optimization. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And a scalable interactive business intelligence dashboard that leverages the latest technologies to aggregate, visualize, and analyze data from multiple sources. The solutions should reflect GTS commitment to innovation, precision, and excellence. Okay. So now data integration, aggregation of data from diverse sources like HR systems, payment gateways, training platforms into a unified data pipeline. Ensure the pipeline is scalable, secure, and optimized real-time data processing. Okay? So now till here, right? Before you start visualizing of the design and other implementations, you need to have the data, right? So show me what is your understanding of the data, what are the different types of data sources you have identified, and what is the understanding of your data, what is the relationship among those data sources.
Okay. Should I go back to Jupyter or I should make a normal explanation here?
Anything is fine. So my question is in front of you, you have to explain. So whatever understanding you have, you can show me now.
Okay. I
You are clear about my question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So go ahead and show me what you understood about the data, different sources, and relation among the different types of data.
Okay. Based on my knowledge, I got to get a data set from an HRO system. There are means of ChatGPT in generating a data set of an HRO system. So in that data set, I got my job application, my hires, payments, training enrollments, and the payments and even the starting salary of the job applicants that was involved in the job application. So actually, the pipeline is something I did not really understand because I was thinking after getting the data set from the source, I have to analyze it. After analyzing and visualizing, then I can make a good data pipeline, which will give me a dashboard. So,
Not really, not really. So data pipeline is required when you have data in different sources and
Okay.
you want to integrate them together into a common source. So
Okay.
let's say you may have third-party data. You may have data in, let's say, AWS cloud. You have some data into on-premise.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
and you
sir.
have some data manually being created. So what happens is, let's say you have data into different cloud. Okay, you are using GCP and AWS both, right?
Yes, sir.
So before you process the entire data, you have to keep them into a centralized place,
Yes, sir.
right? So first you decide what is that centralized place. Do you want to keep it in AWS? Do you want to keep in your data center or in Azure or somewhere else, right? So in that centralized place, you have to pull the data from different places first.
Okay.
So that is the time you will create pipeline. So that pipeline is nothing but the program or the flow which will bring the data from different sources to your centralized location.
Okay.
So it definitely comes before visualization. It is basically the data gathering or data integration. That is why it is under the data integration section.
Okay, sir. So
So
actually,
it is telling that pipeline should be scalable, secure, and optimized for real-time data processing. Because see, let's say if your application is in, let's say in one account in AWS, okay, in another account you are processing the data, and maybe you have some archival data also. At the same time, real time, people are using the application, so every minute or seconds, the data is getting updated. So the pipeline which you are creating, it should consider the latest data as well. So the moment there is a new data being created, that also should come in through your pipeline. So that is why it is saying it should be real-time data processing. And since you are moving the data from one source to another source, it should be secure enough so that data is not hacked or corrupted on the way.
okay, sir.
And also it should be scalable. Even if you have, let's say, 1 terabyte data, it should work well. If suddenly I have 10 to 100 terabytes of data, that time also my process should not slow down. I mean, it should work smoothly.
Okay, sir. So that is I
So
have to.
these all point we will be going through so that you learn all those. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the purpose of this case study.
Oh, that's wonderful. So
So now we'll come back to the first point again, right? So aggregate data from diverse sources, right? So
yeah.
now here they have talked about HR system. So have you collected data or created some mock data for HR systems?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go through that now.
Okay.
What all database tables or CSV file or whatever sources you have right now, we'll analyze them.
Okay, sir. So I got the HRO data set and converted it to into a CSV file, which I use pandas to work on it. So once it open, we look at the analysis and how it will. I also have some questions on the data cleaning aspect of it, which I wanted to also share.
close all other unwanted tabs right now. The calendar, files, and all.
Let me open this. This haven't taken some time like this before. I just surprised why it's too slow now. Okay, so I actually made use of pandas and numpy in generating some set of data. So actually, I made use of ChatGPT in doing this. So this is the application ID for those who applied for the HR system. These are the applicant's name. These are the columns. Everything here, the columns, job application ID, applicant's name, application date, position applied, higher status, higher date, starting salary, the training enrollment status, training completion date, payment and payment dates. So I run that into a data framing, so converted it to CSV format, and I run the first head of it, and I got this generated for me with some NA values and also some null values. So the shape of the data, I'm having 11 columns and 100 rows. So invariably, that means we have 100 applicants who applied for the different jobs application. So here are the columns. So I try to check the presence of null values, which I can see some null values here. I also try to check if there's any duplicates, and I also try to check the types of the data. And also I noticed that this application date, the training completion date, and the payment date they were not actually in this time. So I have to run this set of data to convert them into date time. Then I drop from any values using this. So after dropping some of the any values, most of most of the rows were dropped, and I have this to work with. I also run this to drop any presence of and any duplicates in the data. Then I try to check some statistical analysis in the data using this df.describe function. So I try to get this in data, their starting salary and their payment salary in line with the application dates. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm there. Go ahead.
So from this, I got some informations about this. So I use trying to visualize, I use Matplotlib and Seaborn library to make some of the visualizations in order to really see what is going on with the data. So I try to visualize the hiring status of the applicants, and with this visualization, I come to see that most people were hired, like 46% people were hired, and like 25% was pending, and around 31% was rejected. So I also have to run an histogram, and this histogram plot shows the salary distribution of the hired employees. And this distribution tries to run a graph on how the different applicants were paid. So this shows that around 50% were paid around 39,000 and around 90,000. So people as within that range, and there were many. We have many people earning around 39,000 to 40,000 and around 90,000 to 94,000, and followed by people earning around 60,000 to 75,000. So we have very few persons earning around 95,000, 65,000, and around 75,000. And we have average earning around 45,000, 55,000, and 70,000. So this very particular plot try to run a distribution of all the salary we started with them. And I also make use of a counter plot to check the training enrollment status in line with their hiring outcome. So this plot tries to show people who were enrolled after being trained and people who were rejected. So this shows people who were rejected, and this shows the people that are pending. This shows the people that were not enrolled in the training but was hired. This shows the people who were enrolled in the training and were also hired. So this shows the people that are rejected, and these are the people that are still pending. So I try to use this scatter plot to a line graph to show the salary. So this shows a kind of a KDE, a density plot that shows how the salary range flows. So we are having very low people having earning around 150,000. So this means that a lot of the applicants are earning around 25,000, while average are earning within 50,000 to 100,000. So the graph runs down. So we are having in fact, no person earning around 150,000 when they started. So I also run a visualization to check the hiring trend over time. So these are the years that the company has been hiring, and we noticed that there was a kind of a high percent of hire in the year 2024. So in the year 2024, they did a lot of employment within the company. Then this is just a scatter plot showing the relationship between the payment amounts